And let's keep that noise going. Up next is one of the first non-binary people that I ever met that knew that they were non-binary. And that's pretty awesome in itself. This person has also recently been featured in which publication?
303!
303 for their keen fashion sense. They are amazing. They are gorgeous. Please make welcome Schuyler Lakey! Stay standing, look at this. Good girl, good girl. Isn't my job terrible? Schuyler, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Uh-oh.
Thank you.
She transwitch was she turned the mic off. Welcome. This is the Sesh and you are Schuyler. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell the people who have not heard of you, which can't be many now that you're, a literary celebrity. A little bit about yourself.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me. This is such a different experience being seen and not in an audience. I'm so used to being praising people and cheering them on.
Make some noise for that too. This is one of the most supporters of drag in the city.
Well, as you know, my name's Schuyler. I'm from Washington State, middle of nowhere. Like you drive, it's between Seattle and Portland, like you hear gunshots and country music, that's where I'm from. I've been in Denver for almost 4 years now. Was here for a graphic design job and it just went under, and on a whim applied to Buffalo Exchange where I really got into fashion. People say that, oh, you've been in fashion all your life. That is not the case. It's been like 3 years now. And ever since then, it's been a crazy experience. It's been people coming up to me, really enjoying my fashion and really building me up as a person. And so a lot of people praise me, but it's because of the praise that I've gotten from others that I am wearing today.
Oh, I need some more for that. That's awesome. Tell us in Schuyler's words, what non-binary means to you today?
Ooh. That changes almost on a day-to-day basis. It's not a clear-cut definition. Just like there are the many colors that represent the queer community on our flags, being non-binary for me is not black and white. It is such a spectrum. For me, it's just being able to represent all the expectations that was built up upon myself from birth, and being able to just crush them down and wad them all up and become this today.
Awesome, absolutely. On a fashion note, where do you get your inspiration?
Oh God.
Because you always inspire me. I mean, I don't want you to
Thank you. My inspiration doesn't come from just one place. It's really the community. I could have no more gratitude in my heart for the community that I remember the first time I saw drag was here in Denver when I moved here, and it just completely blew my mind that I could be a person who starts to challenge the gender norms of what I put onto my body, and that doesn't need to define me. And so when they started praising me for wearing my first pair of women's pants, I just got all that majesty of being in drag and being able to do that and translate it into my own fashion sense. It wasn't just one thing, it was a whole community that inspired me.
Wow. Do you remember the first time? Do you remember when it was, the first time you wore women's pants?
Yes, it was a pair of helmet-related women's pants and a Yoji Yamamoto sweater.
And when was it? How long ago was it?
3 years now.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I did already. I probably saw them and was like, awesome. What are challenges that you see the non-binary community facing within the next 5-10 years?
Nothing different than what we face now. It's great that we get to be welcomed in the queer space, but if I'm walking down the street wearing what I wear, and a woman comes up to me and tells me, you're wearing that better than I ever could, it's still singling me out as something that I should not be wearing.
Oh wow, very good point. Very, very good point. Yeah, there's a lack of understanding, and I think that doing things like this and having more of a focus on finding the answers to the questions, because I mean even now I came out as non-binary 3.5 months ago, and
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I had learned, from the time I was in school and everything, there just wasn't a name for it, and then, in the 90s. But I think that with more platforms for voices like yours, it's going to help a whole lot.
And it's the same that I get a platform.
Hey! And that it's not a shoe. Exactly. So what would you like to see, happen within the community in regards to non-binary representation?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see more representation, because it's really a really path to growth and self-identification. It's nothing that needs to be forced onto anyone. So it's not that there's a need, just more of acceptance. And knowing that it's never just one single point in your life that you're going to be like, oh, I'm non-binary.
Right.
It's something that you grow into and that you have conversations about, and you spend a lot of time having to have long walks with yourself. This is me talking personally. And really reflecting on what your life is and questioning everything that you grew up with.
And one of the things, yes, right? One of the things that, I think it'll probably be in both the other interviews, but one of the consistencies is that it's just very inconsistent. It's very, it changes daily.
It's very individualized. It's individualized.
And it feels to me like, more and more freedoms every day, more understanding and more freedoms. And I definitely love that. Paula, do we have a question, a video question? Do we have that available? Awesome. We're going to see, this is our first time trying this out. I'm trying to be fucking high. Okay. Ooh, it's the ocean. It's really Irish. Ocean Pines. This painting was done by Leslie Ron, and his name, well, I call him Ron, did this lovely painting. Oh, here we go. If I'm dating a non-binary partner, because they never have, what do I expect? What is the question? What do I expect when dating a non-binary partner?
Oh.
I want to answer all of these as soon as I can.
All right. Well, how would it be any different than putting on a label onto something?
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess one of the most common questions that I receive is, well, if you're non-binary, are you gay? And to expect anything, there's nothing to expect, just since we don't walk into any relationships with high we do walk into relationships with high expectations. But the part that being non-binary, that's it's just going to be support of that person and not really have to put a label on top of the relationship just because they are a non-binary person.
Exactly. I would say people without gender can't be gay. So.
I always like to use the word queer.
Okay, exactly. Queer is always. It makes it's very universal for sure.
Yeah.
Question from Kenneth Westervelt. Are there certain jobs and career fields y'all shy away from because of your orientation or presentation?
Ooh, see, I am very, very lucky. Like I said, I work for Buffalo Exchange, and they're almost the reason why I was able to come, kind of come into my own as a non-binary person, extremely supportive, and with me every step of the way. So I can't speak personally for somebody who would shy away from a job that would negate them for who they are. But it wouldn't even if we can translate to a job, this can translate to you going to the bathroom. That can be something so scary that if I'm dressed as effeminate as I present, and I'm looking at the doors and one has a dress and one has a pair of pants and I have both on at the same time.
Exactly. Very good point. Is there anything that I haven't asked you that I should have?
I think the biggest thing is the microaggressions that some non-binary people face. As I said with the example of somebody coming up to me and saying, you can wear that blouse better than I ever could. It's the fact that we have support of somebody recognizing that, oh my God, you look amazing, but this is something that's very strange and not generally accepted. That's probably one of the things I face as a non-binary person on a day-to-day basis. Ringing up a customer and they call me bro in order to, in order to kind of make up for the fact that, oh, I'm accepting you, but I'm still going to engage in something that's going to make you feel that you have some sort of identity that you actually don't identify as.
So doing their best to be accepting by pointing out the unacceptability?
Yes.
Okay, exactly. Awesome. Anything coming up that you have going on? Any runways you're running down?
Not for me, no. No magazines in the foreseeable future. No, not for me. That'd be one catch me.
Remains to be seen. Tell us your top 3 favorite performers in the city.
Oh God, no!
I was
terrible. No.
I didn't think that would go over.
No.
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Who are the 3 worst? No, I'm kidding.
Well,
I'm still listening. Everybody see exactly right there. Are you in the running? The divas are coming up. Who's the shittiest? Okay, so I want you all to make a whole lot of noise for my guest, Schuyler Lakey.